disabled, weak, chronically happy. Welcome back to my channel, the destination of destinations of destinations. Not really, but just saying. Hi! I am on my way to urgent care because I've had this nasty cough ever since I got back from my last vacation. Every time I get back from traveling, I'm sick. I have been sick for 3 months in a row now. 4 months. Is this month 4? This is month 4. I'm supposed to do my infusion tomorrow. So since I stopped doing my infusions once a week, and I'm still sick with something, or it's allergies, I can't decide what is going on. So instead of going to the ER, because that's what I've done the last 3 times I've been sick, to get chest x-rays, I'm like, you know what, let's not cry wolf again. I'm a frequent flyer for the same reason the last 3 months in a row, or 2 months in a row, whatever. I don't want to have the same experience again, and I really don't want to waste my time. My time is very precious to me. And I've had kind of a crap morning, day. Like, my pain is unbelievable today. I just need a doctor to listen to my lungs and figure out, can I get a chest x-ray? Can you do another chest x-ray, please? But at least I am so thankful I chose the urgent care today, because I get to see my primary. My primary is actually working in the urgent care for one time that I'm actually calling to see if he's. I was like, let me just ask by chance. Is my doctor, because she asked if I had a preference. I'm like, like between which clinic, because there's 2 clinics. One in South Salem and one in like central downtown Salem, which I hate central downtown Salem. The traffic sucks. It's a lot easier to get to the south location because it's highway to interstate, and then it's, I'm there. No matter what, it'll take me a half hour to get to either location. It doesn't matter. It's a half hour anywhere in Salem from where I live. It's stupid. And now I have my gas light on, and also my oil change light is popping on because it is time for an oil change. So those are other things I need to get done. I haven't even caught up on my paperwork. I am still like months behind on paperwork, and I need to open all my mail. I need to start making phone calls. I need to fix my surgery consult, insurance stuff. Like, it's a hassle. It's such a hassle. I've already dealt with it multiple times and had certain people fax certain things, and then I'm told a different fax number every time I call, and when the VA calls are like, well, they had me send it to this fax number. I'm like, that's not what they gave me. So then you get all this conflicting information on where does it go? Where do they need to send this information? Because the VA is already confused already, and I need to call and also give them my referral update on the doctor's name that I need to see for the hematology. I forgot the doctor's name already, and I have to look at the text message, and then I have to make that phone call, and my referral is probably not even good anymore. I was supposed to provide a name like 3 months ago. I'm going to have to call and make an appointment with my primary VA doctor, and then get another referral sent through. It's just been way too chaotic to try and start setting up referrals for specialists, because it takes so much effort from me, having to contact insurance company, the VA, getting preferences, getting fax numbers, getting phone numbers, playing phone tag with the doctor's office, playing phone tag with the VA. Like, it is non-stop work, and it's exhausting and frustrating when things don't go so smooth, and then I'm already getting a bill for surgery that I haven't even got a date set for yet. And I'm not even supposed to be getting billed because the VA is paying the bill on it. So I have to fix that. I hope they already de-effed it themselves and figured it out, but most likely they have not. And I've been gone for 2 months, and I have stopped working on the issue. I knew that it was wrong before I even left on vacation. I didn't cover all my loose ends. I ran out of time. And then I had back-to-back trips. Like, I only had 2 weeks to get over being sick and pack or unpack from vacation, then repack and leave again. And then that whole crisis thing happened. And then I'm sick again. Like, it's just clockwork. Every time I go somewhere, I'm sick. This summer has been kind of crappy because I've been feeling sick all summer. And now throw in the constant subluxations because with the heat comes my body's natural reaction to relax from the warmth, and then inflammation comes because I'm too relaxed, and then my bones start shifting, and then my organs start shifting. So then I have inflamed intestines, inflamed stomach. I can't eat anything, and then I have inflamed congestion, inflamed lungs, inflamed bones, inflamed lymph nodes, like. And then my labs are off. It's about time I get some labs drawn again today too. Like, hey, I know I've got standing orders. I do it a day early. Usually it's on a Wednesday, like every 2 weeks right now. The ER doctors thought it was stupid, and he really did question, like, why is my doctor testing my blood every 2 weeks? That doesn't make sense to him. He feels like it's a waste, but that was that ER doctor that refused to give me an antibiotic shot, which cleared things up, but then I have this now. So whatever this is, I'm pretty sure it's systemic. I'm pretty sure it's an autoimmune flare. I'm not 100% confident it's an infection. I don't know how to treat me. It says I don't know how to treat me because what I'm doing by myself already right now isn't doing anything to help it get better. So since it's not getting better, it's technically kind of worse because it's not getting better. It's not improving. It's staying the same. If not just getting more annoying, because it's a constant like annoyance in my throat of phlegm that just keeps going right here in my throat, and it's just like a thick mucus like glob, and no matter how much I try and suck it down or like try and cock it up, hawk-twa it up, it don't work. Hawk-twa don't work with this. I keep coughing and my chest keeps rattling and going grrr, and it's just staying in my chest. And if it is some kind of fluid in my chest, I need to know about it so I can do something about it. But if it's not, then what the F do we even do? Because leaving it alone isn't doing anything. So I'm kind of flipping out because I'm stressed because I don't know what to do. So hence, I'm going to trust what my doctor wants to do with me. I'm going to honestly tell him my opinion of I don't know what we should do. And the only thing I think that he may have me do is try and see another specialist. And I don't know which specialist to see anymore, because the one I would love to see is pretty much full-on patients, and it's OHSU, and I don't like OHSU. I try to avoid OHSU like the plague now. Just like the Salem-Portland VA, I try to avoid like the plague. Or avoid like COVID. I was asked that I kindly mask up when I get to the office, and of course I will. I'm not ridiculous about masking up. I don't want to mask up, and that's probably why I'm sick. Because I'm refusing to take better care of my autoimmune diseases, because I still don't want to accept that I have all these autoimmune diseases. I want to accept it, but also I don't at the same time, because I just don't know what is the best treatment for me. I don't know. I don't think we have found it yet. And I'm just tired of trying all these different things, man. I'm just tired, man. want to keep seeing doctors. That's why I am so adamant about, before I even get my consult for surgery, not knowing how far booked out she is. Maybe she only books out 2 months at a time. Maybe she does that stuff on purpose so she can actually enjoy her being a neurosurgeon and operating. I hope she doesn't reach burnout. I don't want her to reach burnout. I don't want a tired surgeon that could potentially mess me up. It's very important to do my procedure appropriately for me with my connective tissue disease. And that's why I'm seeing one of the best of the best. There's only 2 neurosurgeons in the country that know about my connective tissue disease with this surgery in consideration. You know, you have to consider the connective tissue disease and understand all the possible ways it can go wrong because they've experienced it with those types of patients. And so I want to have that doctor have the experience of operating on somebody like me. My last surgeon did not know how my outcome would be because he didn't really know what that kind of surgery does to people like me. We usually end up having to get the same surgery 5 or 6 times sometimes. It just, your body's got to be under the wrong conditions, essentially, which is the right conditions for the wrong to happen, which sucks. Because my complication led to retethering. Pretty much as soon as my hematoma disappeared, that's when the tether happened. I think that hematoma was trying to protect it from retethering sooner. Like maybe it was actually a good complication, but once that wore off, they didn't have the liquid surrounding the correct amount of connective tissue around the surgery site because it takes longer for us to heal than normal. So there's certain things that you should probably do with somebody with a connective tissue disease while also operating on them as something as severe as a spinal cord. That could paralyze a person, essentially. You don't want to mess with the spinal cord much. You really want somebody that's experienced in that specific surgery and that surgery only. And then understanding what that surgery can do to all these different types of people with all these different types of problems that could overlap and cause havoc on somebody trying to heal from that kind of surgery because it's lengthy. 6 to 9 months. I estimate about a year. Just because of the connective tissue disease. I could get lucky. I don't know. I relatively do well with surgery recoveries. It's only been I've only had 2, kind of 3 incidents. I had one incident where I was bleeding out. They had to take extra tissue from my ear to clog the bleeding when I had one nose surgery done. So I did lose a bit of blood during one surgery, I guess. I don't know. I was out of it. It didn't matter to me. It didn't affect me when I woke up except for finding out. And my ears are now crooked, and so since they took cartilage out of my left ear, my sunglasses always sit like this. And I have to adjust it. So having these like cornrow braids in or whatever, they've actually really helped my sunglasses sit on my face more evenly and symmetrical. Because my face is not symmetrical with my ear levels being set different because of the cartilage being taken out for my nose. So if they ever freaking need cartilage again for another surgery, I'm going to tell them, this here, make it even with this one, please. Please make it even. If you take it out, please take it out from the same area they take it out from this one. Please. That's all I ask. You need, because I have 2 surgeries I need to do now, spinal cord and then nose. I have to get cosmetic nose surgery done because I'm pretty sure, because of my complicated connective tissue disease, the surgeons don't ever find stuff until they are operated on me. It's usually not seen because my connective tissue disease likes to hide things during imaging and stuff lab results are typically normal. And so that makes it even more complicated to treat me because doctors don't believe me. They think I'm making shit up. And I'm not. I really can't breathe because of my deviated septum. And all the doctors that looked at my nose were like, it looks straight to me. Well, why am I feeling this way again when I had a deviated or messed up nose before and I had so many doctors say it looked straight before? But when I finally had surgery in my frontal sinuses, didn't have breathing problems for freaking 10 years. It wasn't until my dog really messed up my nose and hit her fat, thick skull up to my nose like this a few months ago that now I can't breathe again. And it was just like before when it was deviated. If I get sick, I cannot heal. I cannot get over the sicknesses. And that's exactly what's happening right now. And so it's devastating to me because I now might have to make a decision of putting off my back surgery longer, which is making things worse systemically. And autoimmune diseases keep popping up because of the messed up spinal cord I have. So that I have to make a choice, like, I might have to put that surgery off. And I really don't want to. I've been waiting 4 years for this surgery. But if I can't breathe during the surgery because of the stuff not getting through, because of the blockages, or if I'm constantly sick and infected, they can't really operate on me because I could get a deadly infection and die from it from surgery. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to heal enough to be able to have surgery for my back. That's my really big worry right now. I didn't come to surface until just now when I was talking about it. I've been harboring these feelings for a long time and I just didn't know what to say or what exactly was going on to make me feel this way. That's my biggest fear, is having to put off my surgery longer and getting more disease to the process. In the meantime, I keep getting injured over and over again. Like I just had my tower of beads fall on me 2 nights ago. I think I really sprained or broke my pinky toe again on my left foot. I also have some bumps on my head because the stuff hit my head. I am having a rough go at it, man. That's why it's even more important to go through with my spiritual journey right now. So I can at least be spiritual ready for surgery. So hopefully I can have the best possible outcome. Having a positive mentality and being motivated enough to do what I need to do to heal correctly. So I don't have to keep having the surgery over and over again and fighting hard to get the surgery over and over again because it's hard as fuck to get the surgery done. It took me 12 years the first time and 4 years this time around so far. 5 years now. 5 years now. I've been waiting for this surgery. And now I have this nose issue where I have to have nose surgery too. And so I already had the ball rolling for the back. I can't really just put it in reverse and be like, no, I gotta have nose surgery first. Even though I really kind of want nose surgery first so I can heal from the infections so it doesn't get stuck up here and eat away my brain. And I just want to breathe again. I'm tired of this. This is exactly what was going on before my last surgery. It got this bad. And then my surgery happened and then I had nose surgery. I had, good nose and good back and no pain and then complications and now I'm here 5 years later. Crying about possibly having to cancel surgery. Who knows? I've got to go on some treatment time right now. I barely have time to check in. Alright. I love you all. Peace out. Have a good day.